card that knows who you are without ever leaving your pocket. A system that promises to make life easier, safer, faster, smarter. But some say it's not progress at all. They say it's the road to surveillance, a road Britain has walked before and rejected. This is the story of the UK's digital ID debate and why it could change the way we live forever.
This is an important moment where we decide that we will legislate so that we can enable identity cards to be taken forward.
This government will make a new free-of-charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
What is a digital ID? Let's start with the basics. A digital ID is more than just another app. It's a verified online identity, a single key that could unlock everything from your bank account to your NHS records, even your right to vote. Picture this, renewing your passport with just a selfie, no queues, no forms, or proving your age in a pub with a quick scan on your phone. No need to reveal your address, your date of birth, your entire life. For many, it sounds like the future we've been waiting for. The case for digital ID. Supporters say it's about freedom. Freedom from bureaucracy, freedom from fraud, freedom from wasted time. Governments see efficiency, businesses see security, and there's proof it can work.
We're not planning to go around finding people, but what we are going to do is make sure that everybody's got one. In the same way, Charlie, as you've got a national insurance number, if you're a citizen of this country, we'll make sure that everybody has a digital ID. And the major benefit of that to the entirety of the UK is that we will therefore be able to disrupt the illegal market where people come to this country and work illegally. In
Estonia, a tiny Baltic nation, citizens use their eID for almost everything, paying taxes, signing contracts, even voting online. Their system has become a global model. So the question is not whether digital ID can work, it's whether Britain is ready to accept it. The concerns. Farage's argument.
So the Prime Minister says we must have digital ID. That's the way we'll stop illegal immigration. Well, think about it. Germany has ID cards, strict ID and checks. It's made no difference at all in Germany, and nor will it here. All that digital ID will be is a means of controlling the population, of telling us what we can and can't do, of fining the innocent. And didn't we see it all when we had the pandemic, when you had to have vaccine ID to travel, to do various things? Did that stop the COVID pandemic spreading? Did it? Hell, all it did was put cost and inconvenience on everybody else. I also worry about massive data banks being held by the government, being hacked by foreign governments, by private companies, by criminals. I do not see a single benefit to the government having digital ID other than them controlling what we do, what we spend, and where we go. And we, in Reform, are wholly opposed to it in every single way.
But critics hear alarm bells. Nigel Farage warns that this is not convenience, it's control. One database, one system, every detail of your life connected. What if it's hacked? What if it's misused? What if, one day, access to services could be turned off with a click? This fear isn't new. Britain once tried national ID cards. They were scrapped in 2010 after huge public resistance. Why? Because the British people, across parties, across backgrounds, said, we don't want the state tracking our every move.
But what we also know is that this will likely end up being used against law-abiding citizens while crooks walk away free, because that's what's already happening right now. We need the government to focus on the priorities of stopping the boats and getting the economic situation to an improved place. But one of the other things that I'd be personally worried about is just the security of this data. This is not a government that has shown that it is competent. You look at what's happening with JLR, they haven't been able to help. I think it would be quite a risk to put all of our data in one database. This really is a distraction.
To critics, digital ID is just the same idea, reborn in a shinier, more dangerous form. Balancing benefits and risks. And yet, Let's be honest, we already live with digital identities. Every time you log in with Google, every time you tap your thumbprint to unlock your phone, every time your face opens a payment app, that's digital ID in action. So maybe the real question isn't should we have digital ID? Maybe it's who should control it. Privacy experts say the system doesn't have to be dangerous. Encrypt the data, keep it decentralized. Let citizens decide what to share and when. Digital ID doesn't have to be Big Brother, but without safeguards, it could be. What's next? So what happens now? The UK government has begun consultations and pilot projects. Nothing is final, but momentum is building. This isn't about one policy or one politician. It's about the kind of society Britain wants to be in the digital age. Efficient, convenient, secure. Or controlled, watched, tracked. Maybe both. So here's the question I leave with you. Is digital ID the future of freedom or the beginning of surveillance? Your voice matters. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you found this deep dive helpful, check out our shorts for the headlines behind the debate and subscribe for more stories that matter. Because here on True Echo Diaries, every story leaves an echo.